Дебилный ноут. Иди нахуй, бля. Надо было. Так, так, линия игры 2. Пусто. Линия игры 2. Обычный. Так, жесткий режим. Больше реализма. Рекомендуется играм, умеющим вести в бой. Навыки выживания в мире Kingdom Come Deliverance. Жесткий режим. Больше реализма. И в чем заключается больше реализма от обычного режима? Неужели игру понерфили и добавили жесткий режим, как было в начале, и обычный режим сделали более мягким? Сейчас посмотрим параметры игры, язык озвучивания, язык текста, инвертировать, нет, дополнение, турнир готов к запуску, не приобретено, чё, бля? Можно купить? Ты чё, охуели, что ли? Какие еще? Нету денег. Так, обычный режим, жесткий режим. Я нет. Сбавь звук. Так. Имеется игрокам, умеющих вести бой и имеющих навыки выживания в мире Kingdom Come Deliverance. Обычно... Да не, я играю только в жесткие. Ты умер. Так, один урожай зерна погиб, а следом пришла долгая зима, припасы кончились, началась сука. Прикол. Я еще не я только родился, я и уже сдох. Прикольно, да. Так. Мир даже не крещеным. Прикол. Я только родился и уже сдох. И, блядь, прям богемия средневековье. Однажды дочка мельника любила срезать свой путь через замерзший пруд, но настолько крепкий, чтобы выдержать ее вес, и повез порыву, бросился вслед за ней. Ты нашел ее руку в темной глубине, не ушел пути назад. Лишь в голову пришла мысль, что раньше ты уже проходил мимо этой деревни. Да вы... Ты выжил? Да ладно! Я выжил, да ну нахуй! Так, выберите хотя бы 2 негативных умения, которые станутся с вами на протяжении всей игры. Вот это да, жесткий, я понимаю, да. Так, клаустрофобия. Когда ты был ребенок, ты засунул голову в ведро и не мог ее вытащить целый день, пока отец не разрубил его топором. С тех пор ты боишься замкнутого пространства, ношение шлема с опущенным забрасом тебя нервничает, что ослабит силу твоих атак. У меня также есть клаустрофобия. Кошмар. Здесь в тебе беспокоит повторяющих кошмаров, в котором тебе преследовали яркий шут. Этот сон мучил тебя годами, и стоило шуту тебе схватить, ты проспался. И благодаря этому спал ты недолго, всего пару-тройку часов. Могу спать только пару часов. Гемофилия. На тебе, как на твоем отце и отце твоего отца, лежит семейное проклятие. Ага. Семейное проклятие. Стоит тебе получить царапину, как у тебя начинается литься кровь, словно из... бля, это вообще плохая болезнь. Если выберу эту, сдохну, буду дохать часто, поскольку начнется кровотечение. Искусственное изразение со временем, красочно стилировать и становить его становится труднее. Да, тут только если качаться через навыки медицины. Тупица. Мама уронила тебя на голову. Мама уронила тебя на голову. Она поцеловала тебя, а шишка вскоре исчезла. Однако с тех пор ты немного медленно соображаешь, а это снижает величину получаемого опыта. Чехотка. Когда ты сильно замерз, простудившись, с тех пор ты постоянно кашляешь. Многие думают, что ты не выживешь, но неожиданно для всех ты выздоровел. Тем не менее, с тех пор ты дышишь не очень хорошо, и твоя выносливость восстанавливается медленнее, чем могла бы. Трясучая. Когда ты был очень маленьким и глупым, ты упал в колодец. Прошло много часов, прежде чем люди услышали твой плач и вытащили тебя. С тех пор время от времени тебя трясет, словно ты снова попал в темный колодец. Очевидно, что это мешает стрелять из лука, обчищать карманы и вскрывать замки. Бля, это плохо. Я буду, наверное, играть через скрытность. Если когда у тебя просыпается аппетит, ты ешь все, до чего могут дотянуться руки. Парни говорят, что ты ешь за двоих. Похоже, что в твоих кишках поселился гость, который помогает тебе с едой. Голод наступает быстрее, так что ты должен есть чаще. Сомнамбула. Ты всегда спал очень беспокойно, иногда настолько, что во сне вставал с кровати и принимался ходить. Я ничего не думаю в том, чтобы проснуться не там, где ты заснул. Вот это точно берем. Будет интересно, если я буду, например, ложиться спать где-то в лесу. Тут есть где ложиться спать в лесу. И проснусь какой-то где-то, блядь, в другом месте, в какой-то деревне. А это будет интересно. Обязательно это берем. Хрупкая кость. С самого младенчества лестницы ступеньки были твоими худшими врагами. Стоило упасть, и ты получал ужасные переломы. Когда ты падаешь, ты получаешь гораздо более серьезные ранения, чем другие. И берем клаустрофобию. Она более-менее не страшная, поскольку шлемы с закрытым забралом довольно-таки редки, они очень довольно-таки сильны в защите. И поскольку я буду играть в скрытность, то есть в ловкость, я редко буду носить прям такие тяжелые доспехи с таким забралом. А можно брать 3? Да, можно вообще брать все, чтобы вообще, блядь, не мог даже ходить, сдох сразу. Буду бесить, зато будет интересно. Так. Warhols. Священная Римская империя, еще недавно процветавшей при императоре Карле IV. Теперь же, когда на богемской троне сидит его та-та-та, своей праздностью король настроил против себя многих. Короче, кто успел, тот прочитал, я не успел. Но я уже видел начальный ролик, там понятно все. Красота. Игру подлатали, это радует. Я ее купил, когда только она вышла, это в начале прошлого года.
God bless. Same to you. Today's a scorcher.
Это мамаша главного героя. Тогда игра работала так себе, я вообще, поскольку я сразу ее купил,
Well, husband, how goes it?
много проблем еще не были решены.
Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Бухач, алкоголик, блядь.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clap round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm.
Не, игру подлатали, мне нравится.
Henry!
Henry!
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother! Прям как я.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table.
Бля, у него,
Wait,
блядь,
what's this? Have you been...
в средневековье прическа
Henry.
лучше, чем у меня.
How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
Шалопай. Ебать, мой комп сейчас дебилирует. Короче, не тупит. Сейчас посмотрим пару вещей, которые при первом прохождении, которые в начале вообще нельзя было делать. Также в начале вообще прогрузка ландшафта происходила очень медленно. Короче, игра была очень не оптимизирована. И когда показывали, например, сдалека эту деревню, это поместье, где там живут они, скалятся.
A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
То пока камера приближалась, только когда она приблизилась, только тогда вся локация прогрузилась и ее показали, как она выглядела в этот раз, как она выглядит. Тогда вообще сдалека выглядел как, блядь, большой кусок мыла. Ни хера не было понятно. Так. Давай, дебильный. Окей. Корень. Сейчас войду в компьютер с ноутами, точнее. Так, я был бланк, работал в кузнице. Вот здесь уже выбираешь примерно какую сторону уболтали в карте, в какую сторону будет идти игра. Ты что бы выбрала? А, ну да, каждому чему не хватает, да? Так. Конечно же, мы болтали в карчме.
Nothing much. Me and the lads were just having a chat in the tavern. Some wayfarer stopped by. He was telling us what's going on in the world and, well, I lost track of time.
Well, I hope he didn't fill your head with nonsense. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me.
Видишь?
And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
Кстати, у меня это мотив учил мне стрелять из лука. Я буду качать красноречие и ловкость. Вообще, здесь стрельба из лука вообще отвратительная, я тебе скажу. Просто отвратительная. Но она и по-своему, поскольку здесь, как я уже говорил, когда писал про игру, она в некоторой мере довольно-таки реалистична. Еще и игра сейчас выбрала этот режим, что, короче, более реалистично. И от попадания в голову, то есть люди умирают, сразу же умирают. Тут и хоть РПГ, тут нет левелов, то есть у моего персонажа есть левел, то есть качается. Но сильные персонажи сильны тем, что, например, круче дерутся, например, у них техники побольше, или у них крутая бронь. Тут вообще очень большой акцент на одежде. Тут есть вообще, если ты одет как бомж, или если еще есть грязь, если еще и грязный, то некоторые люди даже с тобой не будут говорить, торговцы будут видеть в тебе бомжа какого-то, и цену они будут повышать, не захотят делать скидки. Так.
No, it's just Matthias was teaching me archery.
Archery? Do you want to become a poacher? Have you any idea of the punishment for that? And where did you get a bow, anyway?
Oh, come on. I've no interest in poaching. It's just a bit of fun.
Christ, give me strength. Just don't do anything stupid. For the love of God. Promise.
I promise.
I promise. Так, мои друзья, не заходили, я голоден.
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
Так,
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
Matthew and Fritz aren't drunkards.
I never said they were, did I? And if I really minded you going for a beer with them, I'd have put a stop to it long ago. I was young once too, you know. And your father was no angel when he was in Kuttenberg.
Хи-хи.
Of
Например.
course he wasn't.
You don't believe me? Ask him yourself.
All right, I will.
You're not a boy anymore,
Видишь,
Henry.
вот
You're a
здесь
man. It's
ошибка
time to
есть,
start
баг.
acting like one.
Посмотри на
Yesterday you
плечи.
promised your father you'd
Видишь,
help with the
кожа
forge.
выходит за
If you made
одежду.
yourself useful now and then, I
Все-таки
wouldn't mind your
некоторые
mistake
ошибки
making so
не
much.
исправили. Так.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Так.
Is father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's
Да не,
looking like such a nice
графон
day.
довольно-таки приятный. Ну, конечно, не Нестген, не Детройт Become Human, но в Детройте можно двигаться на 2 метра вправо, 2 метра влево, а здесь открытый мир будет. И акцент на другом. Не обращай внимания на физику рта, на лица, вообще на это не обращай внимания. Мы хоть и будем, конечно, часто говорить, но по большей части цель не в этом. Так. Не, детали как раз проработаны. Сейчас посмотрим одну вещь. Так. Сумма. Нет, все-таки не сделали, не изменили, блядь, это дебилизм какой-то. Я думаю, что за год они-то, блядь, поменяют. Посмотри, я сел, то есть за 100, и я не могу есть, например, яблоки или еда, если будет на столе. Это нельзя делать сидя, блядь. Надо мне вставать, сделать это, вот, блядь, как ебучий раб, нахуй. Сидеть на ногах и жрать. Так. Как мне присесть? Я уже и забыл. Так. Охуели, блядь, вообще. Так. Так, что у нас тут? Что за сумка? Нихуя. Рогалик. Да, блять, так удобней. Угу. Конечно, блять. Дебилизм. Так. По одному, блять, целую вечность. Чуть-чуть похлебка. Давай похлебку в бузунар. В карман похлебку поставили и все. Все пиздато. Так, сыр тоже берем. Вот так, с карман в сыр. Там там у нас, блядь, их ходячий холодильник. Кстати, тут еда, еда, как бы, блядь, как на русском, испортится со временем. Так, отвар, берем отвар, повязку берем, спасительный шнапс. Спасительный шнапс это для сохранения. Тут вообще нельзя сохраняться, кроме, например, если куда-то, например, короче, взял, отдохнул. Вот внизу показывает мою сытость. Можно похавать из котелка. приготовить. Печеное яблоко, блядь, давай.
I could do with a bite to eat.
Это привлекает внимание. Прыгать на... Тогда где меню, блядь? Так, ты не можешь задерживаться. А как меню-то? А, вот он, блядь, ебучее меню. Посмотри, насколько большое меню. И колонны тебе. И под одежду на каждый. И тут и подштанники, и носки, и кольца, и амулеты, и, блядь, все, что хочешь. Все, что хочешь. Так, печеное яблоко. Съесть. Все, сожрали. Так. Так, лук. Берем все. Взять все. И пойдем сейчас на базар, все продадим. Так. Все залежи из дома. Все со склада. На зиму не оставляем ничего. Так, берем большой сыр. Нельзя брать большой сыр. А, это не сыр, это кастрюля. Хихи, мамка. Да она не узнает. Мы вскрыто не все продадим. А когда будем голодать зимой, я скажу, что воры. Ну а что? Правдеподобно. Разве не правдеподобно? Так. О, у нас нет отмычки. Надо бы достать отмычек. Ну, в котелке-то осталась похлебка. Проживет еще пару дней. Смотри. Еще посмотри, сколько похлебки. Целая кастрюля. Так, посмотрим, здесь ничего нет. Слышь, что там бурликает в животе? Все, выходим наружу. Так, жесткий режим. Посмотрим, чем отличается жесткий режим. Посмотри на первый параграф. Сохранение. В жестком режиме нет автоматического автосохранения. Можно сохранить игру, только выпил спасительный шнап, заснув в своей собственной кровати, заказав полное обслуживание в купальнях или выйдя из игры. Вот этот параграф, он был изначально в игре. Изначально в игре не было выбора сложности. Был один хардкор. То есть это изначально было, я уже с ним свыкся. Это для меня не новость. Вообще похуй. Дальше. Да. Дальше. Выживание. Понять состояние своего здоровья и выносливости может лишь по виду внутриигровых эффектов. Сон – лучшее лекарство. Вы по-прежнему сможете использовать целительные снадобья и пищу, но в жестком режиме они лечат не очень быстро. Вы не сможете поесть из котлов, разбросанных по миру, так что придется добывать свою еду. Вот это плохо, да. Раньше я мог жрать чужую похлебку. То есть врываться в чужие дома и жрать их похлебку. И от этого иногда спасало. Карта и навигации. Ну, про еду можно смириться, наверное. Поскольку я буду играть в скрытность, то я и буду играть и в вора. И думаю, с едой не будет проблем. А если будет, то будем голодать. Карта и навигация. Местоположение Инджириха. Индрджиха. Блядь. Не показывается на карте, а точки на компасе появляются только если вы подбираетесь к ним достаточно близко. Так, а точки на компасе появляются только если вы подбираетесь к ним достаточно близко. Быстрый переход в жестком режиме. А вот это не очень приятно, да, это плохо, это заебывает будет. Иногда быстрый режим довольно-таки полезная штука. Деньги и снаряжение. Торговцы, покупая вещи, платят меньше. Да и денежные награды в общем случае скромнее. При этом дорогой ремонт становится еще дороже. А минус от использования поврежденного снаряжения столько серьезно, что важность ухода за ними серьезно возрастает. Ой, блять, нам что, кузнецами заделаться, что ли? Что за бред? Бой. Бой реалистичнее. Атаки наносят большой урон, а схватка без... Так, атаки наносят больший урон, а схватка без добротных доспехов с опытным врагом всегда очень рискованно. Сражение одновременно с несколькими врагами также стало опаснее, потому что они получат больше преимущества своей численности. В бою указатель не имеет боевой розы или индикатора постановки блока. Вы сможете поставить блок или увернуться только если внимательно наблюдая за врагом. Это будет снова, это не было. Остальное мы все-таки сделали жестче. Некоторые, короче, жестче. Давай, понял, в чем отличается. Так, пожрем из этого котелка еще. Все, мы сыты. Что у нас тут? Ну, мы можем играть в травника какого-то. Они лекарства довольно-таки дорогие. Так. Тан-та-тан. Так, что за... Секундочку. Возможно, качество станет чутка на время, на минуту. Сколько у них? Хуже. Так. Альф. Я владыка демонов. Что ты творишь, дебил? Долбоёб. Что за бред, что за скорость? У меня Wi-Fi что-то тупит. Ладно, похуй, пока что. Так, умыться в воде, ты чище не станешь, тебе нужно. Тут так же, как и у горы, есть большой акцент на чистоте. Ну, в средневековье как-никак. Красавец, если ты... Блять, где тут карта? Карта вверх вроде бы, да? Так, посмотрим. Нечего стереть у бати. Нечего стереть у бати. Может, уголь какой-то? А здесь что? У меня нет оружия. Нет оружия, чтобы точить.
What's the matter with you, Henry? Didn't you hear me calling you?
Так. Мне забыла кое-что. Прости, мне нужно было осмотреться. Не смей мне командовать.
Sorry, Father. I was taking a stroll and lost track of time. Somehow I had a feeling I was seeing everything for the first time.
How, my boy? When are you going to get some sense? Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
Давай.
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure, I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzik's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one.
Посмотри.
Run along now, work won't wait.
Он назвал ее Бианка, то есть Бианка. А наши локализаторы написали Бланка. Что за Бланка, блядь? Что за дебилизм? Какой еще Бланка? Так, как тут бежать? Ярослав, Яник.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzik, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Давай сюда.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Также еще ошибка в переводе. Например, главного героя зовут Генри, то есть они еще его назвали Генри, но персонаж написан как Индра, как-то так. То есть, ну, спишем на то, что поляки, и у них Генри будет Индра, но еще Индржик называется еще. Что за Индржик, блядь? То есть это его полное имя. То есть Индро это его укороченное имя получается. Ну и еще он сказал, когда его отец сказал, что ему нужно забрать деньги у алкоголика, короче, сейчас ты его видишь. Он ответил, блядь, не помню как, will be fun или как-то так. Короче, смысл в том, что он сказал, что типа будет весело, а игра перевела как будет непросто. Так.
Good health to you. Take care.
Так. Не можешь задерживаться, нет времени. Так, игрок, лошадь, журнал. Так, возьми урок боя на мечах. Купи мешок угля на рынке. 10. Получи долг кунеша. Купи пиво в корчме. Так, пойдем берем урок.
Hey, Pip. Do you want to learn something?
No, I don't think so. Thanks.
Фиг,
Suit yourself.
Ваник.
Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
It was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when her son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Давай.
Yes?
All right, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
Rags, fabric, brocade, satin. You'll find it all here. Your house.
Так, тут в кости играют. Так, пойдем, наверное, сначала урок фехтования получим. Но игра-то миленькая такая, мне нравится. Такой средневековье. Странные дома такие. Травушка. Тропинки. Грязуля. Вообще, когда начнется дождь, будет еще красивее. О, животные.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
So, can we get started?
We can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far.
Блять, все, чем научился, а?
Very well.
Так.
Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it.
Так. Забоевать мяч. Так. Я уже и забыл. Так.
All right, all right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself. Not bad. Fine. Good. Nice. Not bad. Again. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times. Now you're getting it. Good. Not bad. Again. Good, good. Let's try something else. One strike, I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another.
Так, несколько удар можно объединить в связь, выполнить следующий удар сразу после завершения предыдущего. При этом можно менять зону атаки или просто проводить сразу в одной зоне. Старайтесь нажимать R2 или R1, как только ваши меч удары по врагу.
Good. Once again. All right. Fine. All right. That's enough. I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember, though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
Все, подкачали сутка. Столб позорников. Так, там рынок какой-то.
Greetings, Henry.
Привет, красотуля. Страж лавки. Крестьянин. Торговка. А, вот она. Давай, бабуля. Так, пища. Что у нас тут по весу? Всю капусту продадим. Капуста. Капуста, капуста. Капуста, капуста. Всю морковку продадим. Вес лука продадим. Всю репу продадим. Сыр, хлеб, это оставим пока что. Позаждой, снапс, сыр 3. Сколько у меня бабочков? Твое состояние. Ты получишь 18 монет. Вау, бля, вообще богач. Богач. Богач, 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 богач. Проверь казино. Так, посмотрим, есть ли у нее малый набор кузнеца, малый набор сапожника, мед, морковь, мясо зайца, отвары из календулы, противоядие, спасительный шнапс, стеганая коричневая куртка, хлеб, факел, уголь 0,5. здесь стоит. А там не знаю, сколько стоит. Поторговаться. Давай
Let's
поторговаться.
have a word about the price.
Naturally.
Naturally. Давай. Давай ты мне заплатишь 20 монет. Я думаю,
Are we agreed?
That's better. Drop it a bit more and we'll call it a deal.
Не-не-не, давай. Блять. Давай, да, блять.
Is this enough?
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
Да ты охуела, блять. Ты и так мне должна. Ладно. Вот, блять, сука, ладно.
That's a sum I can live with.
Ладно, сучка. Пойдем к тому алкашу. Где он живет, кстати? Я не знаю. Я забыл. Алкаш. Этот? Кунеш, да, этот.
God be with you, Kunesh.
Здравствуй,
What do you
Кунеш.
want?
Чё за игру?
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
Заплати хотя бы за инструмент.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
Look, I know things aren't easy. The wife ran off, booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel. It's no wonder you're short of coin. But a debt's a debt, and I can't leave here without something.
You son of a whore. How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then.
О, блядь, да ты охуел. Чё? О, охуй. Хлеба. Сейчас получим поебалу. Блять, как тут держать блок, я не помню. Получим поебало пенчуги, представляешь себе? Ступай к своей матери, она тебя залатает. Получили поебало.
You had it coming, you pup. Your old man can fuck off too.
Так, блядь, давай, хуй. Получили поебал. Бля, Генри. Так, где тут? Игрок, хуёк. Крестьянин, крестьянка, хуйня.
A torch will help. Your fields lie fallow.
Купец.
Here's a hoe. Need straw for the winter.
Кузница.
She only started not long ago. Always in the evening.
Ну, сука. Где ты ебучий, блядь, бар?
Implements, instruments, and tools. Everything for work and home.
Так, блядь, чё за нахуй? Где бар? Так, ступай к своей матери, она тебя залатает. Купи мешок угля. Сейчас. Купи пиво в корчме. Блядь, а я где? Находится. Так, масштаб R1. Прям возле кузни. Так. Где эта кузня? Вот там.
Implements, instruments and tools, everything for work and home.
Где-то в эту сторону, да? Ща, блядь. Ебучий алкоголик. Думаешь, пиздюк. Где тут? Где-то здесь. Да, здесь. Вот.
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the
God
Pope
be with you,
is
Henry.
opposed to your king.
I'm with you, Matthew.
So are such lords
What's going on here?
Deutsch is spouting shit.
What?
Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the right
Прям как его слова.
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your deed will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
and don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but...
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
You're too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some tears will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, Hal, are you with us?
Патриоты. Отряд Путина. Давай, отряд Путина. Так.
All right, I'll do it. But then you have to give me a hand with something.
What do you need?
Kunesh owes money to father and doesn't want to pay. I tried talking to him, but he wouldn't listen. I need more than words to get coin out of him, and I can't handle it on my own.
No problem. We'll back you up. Just as soon as we're done plastering Deutsch's house.
I'll be happy to sort out that drunken oaf.
All right. Let's go while Deutsch is still sitting safely in the tavern.
What are you...
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go and lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah. Could do with a bite to eat.
What do you want, lad?
I just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Блять, муха у левого уха жужжит, заебала. Что такое?
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund.
Woohoo!
Eat shit, Deutsches.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Oh, sons! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbigniew? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Fucker! I'll make you pay for that.
Fucker, I'm bad for that. Так, давай. Да ладно, нахуй.
Gone weak at the knee.
Давай. О, поебалу.
I'll slay you for that.
Все, давай. Все. Все, на земле. Давай, давай. 3 на 1. Честность, честность в бою. На землю.
Damn, let's go.
Хи-хи, сваливаем. Но зато в этот раз победил. Все пиздато. Хи-хи.
Henry, I'm glad you stopped by.
Пробежала 100 метров и начала плавиться перед глазами, что ли? Да, понятно.
Garlic soup for the winter, onion soup for the spring. Asparagus for taste and prunes for what ails you. Try them.
Так. Мы умоемся, а то перед глазами все красное. Еще и ебало, наверное, грязно. Сейчас. Ну, сейчас как человек выглядишь. Все. Так.
Well, we sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
I need a hand with Kunesh.
Sure, mate. You helped us, so we'll help you.
Давай.
Let's get to it then.
Все, идите за мной. Сейчас дадим поебалу этому, блядь, пьянице.
Kunesh! Get out here, you old goat! I've something to show you!
С топором. Давай сюда топорик, сука.
What the fuck are you here for? You want me to take a whip to you or call a catchpole?
Just try it, you old drunk. Lost your wind?
О, давай. Все, налетай.
Кунда!
Кунда, я не знаю польский, так что... Давай. Ой, блядь. Как тут, блядь, защищаться вообще? Так, ёбаный в рот, блядь.
Is that the best
You
you
gonna
can...
cry
Охуел, блядь, сука ебаная, блядь, мразь.
Enough! Enough! I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
Поебал, получил, сука. И дай сюда топор, он теперь мой. Шлюха. Блять, все перед глазами, ни хера не видно. Так. Гвозди, молоток. Так, пожалуй, из котелка. Тут ни хера нету. Тут также ни хера нету. Так, моемся в этой баде.
God save Henry.
Пойдем поторгуем сначала.
Carrots and apples, picked today, but a smile on your face.
Good health to you.
Так, что у него тут есть? Ни хера не будет. Противоядие. Так, молоток. Нужно для чего молоток? Мне не нужен молоток. Гвозди. Не нужно. Яблоко 51. А вот не знаю, как. Спасительный шнапс, сыр, хлеб для задания, оружие. Так, топор пока оставим.
Let's have a word about the price.
Aye?
Satisfied?
Close. Drop the price a bit more and we'll shake on it.
Да вы охуели, блядь.
Finally, a reasonable sum.
Все, ладно.
Have about everything.
Пойдем.
Here you are. Thanks for everything.
Купим. Купим уголь.
Good day. God be with you.
Ой, бля. Только смотри, какой наглец. 0,7 стоит здесь. А вот здесь 0,5 стоит.
God be with you.
Так, где тут? Уголь, хуй, уголь. Да, 0,5, видишь? Так, снова купим 10.
Let's talk about the price.
Sure, why not?
Satisfied?
That's not enough.
Этого маловато.
See now? I knew we'd come to an agreement.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Ты же пожарилась, котелка. Сколько можно жрать? Ебучка. Так, с уголь я купил. Теперь осталось...
God be with you, Henry.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Ты. Сложный выбор. Многообразие зашкаливает. Давай
Beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
Насчет потом немец говорит всякие глупости. Кувшин пива для отца.
The Deutsch is mouthing off again.
Oh, don't talk to me about him. He's a good customer, but when it comes to politics, he's unbearable. The number of times I had to throw him and the others out so they wouldn't start brawling.
Well, I'd say he's in exceptional form today. I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vaniak?
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite Save your schnapps.
О,
Really? You're an angel.
О, шнапс это
I hope
хорошо.
you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
Ого, 5 шнапс-то я... Да это охуенно, блядь. Ты представляешь, 5 сохранений мне дала. За просто так. Это шнапс стоит дохуя бабла. Да я богач. Так. Что можно еще тут понаделать? Можно...
Rooms for your house.
Может...
Rakes and hoes for your field. What else do you need? Come
Прак-
on up and see.
1 pound! Хи-хи-хи-хи. Хи-хи-хи, давай-ка будем приколеться. Блять, курица. One punch! Прям как вампач он. Хуяк! Блядь, она уже чистенькая такая. И ставь только грелку. И все. Такс. Та-та-та-та-та-та-та. Бизнес. 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 Та-та-та-та-та-та. Бизнес. Курица, ты куда? Там курочка, курочка, тра-на-на-на-на, курочка, курочка, трани-вани. Курочка, курочка, тра-на-на-на-на. Курочка, курочка. Посмотрим, за сколько можно продать курочку. Если что, найдем еще.
Your fields lie fallow. Here's a hoe. Need straw for the winter? Then you'll need a rake.
Что скажешь?
Take care.
Так, продать. Пища, курица. Они не очень-то и дорогие. Посмотрим-ка, пойдем их попробуем приготовить. Курочки, курочка, курочка, курочка. Та-та-та-та-та. Где тут, где его котел приготовить? Все. Посмотрим сейчас. Стали дороже. Или вообще сейчас даже нельзя продать. Так, посмотрим-ка в торговке.
Good luck then.
Стали чутка дороже. На 0,2. Так. Но.
Can we do something about the price?
Naturally.
Давай ты мне заплатишь 7,4.
Is this enough?
It's not worth it to me.
Да ладно тебе. На 7,1 могу снизить.
This is a waste of time.
Ой, блядь, да ты охуела. Потеряна репутация. Ладно, иди нахуй.
Good luck then.
Потерял репутацию из-за плохой сделки. Давай.
Rakes! Spade!
Слышь, давай сюда лопату. Где лопата? Лопата мне нужна. Факел. Факел мне нужен. Спасительный шнапс. Вот только смотри. 92 стоит. Лопата. Где тут лопата? Он сказал лопата. Но тут лопаты нет. Факел. Факел мне не нужен.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Sure, why not?
Ладно, в этот раз поставим 7,2.
Since it's you.
That sounds pretty interesting. A little less, and I'll be satisfied. No deal then.
Да вы охуели, блядь, снова. Что за хуйня?
Implements, instruments and tools. Everything for work and home.
God be with you.
Вообще здесь 0,3 стоит. Моя репутация все падает и падает. Пища. Я все равно не откажусь от...
Let's talk about the price.
Sure, why not?
I have it all.
Satisfied?
That sounds pretty interesting. A little less, and I'll be satisfied.
6,9, давай.
Aye, that would do it.
На, сука, блядь, давай.
I
Мразь.
feel quite hungry.
Такс. Такс. Я решил еще чутка позаниматься. Там были не пару овец, можно, возможно, можно их, ну, поиграть. Так. Такс. Пища. Хлеб, рогалик. Такс, оружие. Да вы охуели, блядь. Залезли в каких-то кустах, я не... Попробую их поймать. Ебучие, блядь, овцы. Даже игра охуела. Чё за... Блядь, ебать, Генри подыхает быстро. Да ёбаный фрут. Да ту, сука, блядь. Ебать, быстрая овца. Генри умирает. Да ладно, блядь, серьезно. Человек не может догнать овцу. Ну нахуй. Это что, тебе олень, что ли? Ту, сука, блядь. Ту. Да, пизда, мать и, блядь. А все равно тебя поймаешь, шлюха. Овца еб... Но я не могу ей попасть по голове. Наверное, все-таки нельзя овец убивать. А вот курочек можно.
In God's name, no.
Давай, курочку моя. Спокойной ночи. Ну а что поделать? Смотри на меня. Вот. Не могу попасть. Значит, все-таки нельзя ее отключать. Пойду приготовлю еще. Бля, я должен был брать свежее пиво, то есть холодное, а я своей курицей и отвлекся. И она, наверное, уже стала теплой.
God be with you.
Can we do something about the price?
Why not?
Так, 5. 6, давай.
Is this enough?
We're getting there. Just drop the price a bit more.
6, 2.
Finally, a reasonable sum.
6, 5, давай, ладно, 6.
Lace, linen, and silk. Come right.
You look like something the cat dragged in. Good luck then.
Мяско. Жизнь в корчме.
Or the kitchen or the field. Might find wares will run more every day. They burn off. Someone else does.
Так, сапируем крапиву.
That's all. Change? Thanks. Pleasure as always.
Come and buy some.
Thanks. Do drop by again. Usual?
Implements, instruments and tools. Everything for work and home.
Everything for the house. Garden and tinkering.
There you are, Henry. Father's been asking for you. I just hope you've done everything he told you to.
It's all taken care of, Mother. I'll go straight to him.
Блять, я хотел, чтобы она меня подлечила четко.
What did you actually do in Kuttenberg?
Oh, all sorts. You had to be able to put your hand to anything if you wanted to make a living. But I was never far from iron.
I'd like to see Kuttenberg sometime.
I'll take you there one day, never fear. It's a beautiful city. But in the end, you'll learn the best places here by the Sassau. We've kind nobles, fertile land, and plenty of everything.
And do you know Sir Radzig well?
We've known each other long enough. About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Where have you been with that ale? It's as flat and warm as horse piss. Go back and get me another, and you can pay for it yourself. That's the price of stupidity.
Так и знал. Забыл, что... Сейчас посмотри. Чик. 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 Так что...
Ma? Ma! I'm hurt. Won't stop bleeding.
Oh, now, stop squealing like a baby and show me that. There you are, good as new. You ought to learn to do that yourself.
Thanks, Ma. Ma?
Oh, now. There you are, good. You ought to learn.
Thanks, Ma.
Все, подлечились. А теперь еще умываемся. Вообще красавцы.
Here, just as you ordered. Greetings. Got it for you right here.
А, чутка заебался собирать траву.
I'm back.
I can see that. What's the matter?
I need another pitcher of ale. The last one wasn't cold enough for Father.
You want me to get it for you?
Aye, and a smile from you.
God be with you. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Все, травничество еще. Подкачал, хватит.
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. We got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
На, и кулаки иногда помогают, так что...
Furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now, file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Henry, are you all right?
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
That will
is
do.
she fine?
Go and get those damn
Why do you
nails.
ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Sorry, girl. It seems the Fine lass, eh? Now, stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire. We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it.
Сейчас будет читка Коровинкина.
You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir Isvan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzig. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it, like Sir Radzig said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry!
And what about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzig.
If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Closing! Move it, people! Come on! We're running out of time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates! Get running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Get through the gates!
Вот сука, блядь, со спины, мразь.
Find a horse! Ride to town, Lurk! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moat! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
You Tatar beast!
Parallegla näyttää disco.
Ой, блядь. Хотя бы не посмотрел, на что надо нажать, чтобы на царстве не... Ха.
You Tatar beast!
Ну, мне нужно лишь отвлечь тетка. Так, блядь. Да сука, блядь. Че? Что нужно нажать, чтобы... Так. Так, галпом. Чуть не сдохну, да ладно. Может и не сдохну. Вроде бы ей помог. У меня еще и кровотечение.
Left. Talmberg is to the left, along the stream.
Ладно, давай налево тогда. Я вообще не ебу.
Run for it!
Беги, Форест, беги!
Warn the others! They've tore at Scarlet! Flee! To Talmberg! Go! They'll kill you all!
Ой, блядь. Долго еще?
Run for it!
Я уже не помню. Сдох. Истек кровью. Ну охуенно, блядь. Просто, блядь, замечательно. Ладно, хотя бы сейчас. Ладно, похуй. Сука. Давай. Топай, быстрей. Так, меч спрятай. Молодец. И сваливаем. Так. А эту сцену можно пропустить? Все же. Давай. Давай. Че я истекаю кровью? Я не понял. Они же меня не ранили.
Left. Talmberg is to the left, along the stream.
Warn the others! They've tore at Scarlet! Flee!
Ой, блядь, да ладно. Чё тупим? Давай.
Run for it!
Run, Forest, run!
Flee! Flee! To Talmberg!
Давай, блядь, топай нахуй. сука. Ебучий конь, блядь. Еще чутка, вот, бед. Уже видно крепость. А, наконец-то.
Oh my God! Wait! Jesus Christ!
Help! Skeletons have been attacked! Do something! Help!
Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
Hajo! Hosungine! Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages.
Ой, и мне надо бы выпить водички. Блять, нет воды.
Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the
A
ground?
huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Yeah. Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. I don't know. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out. Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage? Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us.
Бога нет.
Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Так.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
Oh, God damn it, my stomach hurts.
Так, а где тут кухня?
I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes. I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation.
Потерянная репутация. С чего это потерянная репутация? Что за бред?
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojana here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear. Aren't you, young master? Here you are, then.
Какая неловкая ситуация.
Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes. Thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, ma'am.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Вот спижу твои сапоги, блядь, и они не будут грязны, все. О, задача у меня сложная. Так, берем все, что есть. Жареная утка. Жареная утка. Жареная утка. Вино. Рогалик. Так. Что у меня тут? 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 85, 81. Все. Я сыт. О, ножки у меня не очень-то и чисто. Постой. Встать. Пойдем найдем тут бадю какую-то. Все. Чутка умылись. Пани Стефания. Так, дверь закроем, чтобы не мешали. Есть. Все равно и многие такие себе. Спать. Шесть часов. Сытость, энергия. Проспал 1 час и уже кто-то заебывает.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine.
Соблазнить меня хочешь, да, женщина? Я-то знаю.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to. But to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace. To let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world. Although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. A fellow by the name of Kunesh owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunesh had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved, but Kunesh still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig. The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
And then death descended on Skalitz. I looked towards the tavern and saw a group of Cumans chasing down my Bianca, murdering her for sport. There was nothing I could do to help her.
You mustn't blame yourself. She's with the Lord now.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors he went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years? And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Ce soblăznire.
Move in, people! Come on! Come on! We're running out of time! Quickly! We have to close the gates! You can't go back! Henry, help us!
Help us, son. Don't be a coward.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Maybe. Only all they have to do is bring down some stolid serf and they'll happily tell them everything. I didn't think of that.
exalted by their numbers. Heed my commands, and all will end well.
Hey, you men down there. Tell the people outside the walls to prepare for attack. Quickly, do you understand?
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivis sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
I'll be with you.
Halt! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robert?
Sir Radzig. What a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left the storming of the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
Well, what will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
Sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Hovel of Balding.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out! Anywhere, people!
срез сохранился. Пора спать, нахуй.
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch at the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry. I'll tell the men to relieve you later.
Take care.
Good health.
What do you think about how the Skalitz folk managed to get away?
Fortune smiled on him, that's for certain. Sigismund must be seething with rage.
Just a shame Fortune didn't smile on all of them.
Oh, shit. Sorry. And you know Sir Radzikobala?
I wouldn't say I know him. I've seen him a few times. Why'd you ask?
He must be a fine lord. Takes such good care of every one of his serfs.
Surely all the lords do that.
Ah. I could tell you some stories.
Well,
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you this morning.
I will. Thank you.
go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go! Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go!
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Skalitz and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Radzig Kobyla, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzig of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzig is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Radzig Kobyla is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzig Kobyla is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
задумчивый такой взгляд в сторону.
By chasing him.
It's better never to lend money to Ken. It's always a nuisance.
That's just what I said to him.
Oh. How'd he take that?
He took it. Well, like a man.
She sits down and gets on with it, and she's quite deft at it by now.
I'm not surprised. Betty was always...
Obzych. Так. Характеристики. Тротилова. Ладно. Сведения. Ужасающий. Что за бред? Так, с 90 позы.
prisoners and the broth from corpses.
Man-eaters.
Don't
For
worry.
Christ's sake, where did you hear such a thing?
Say,
I hear us
Sigismund and his heathen cutthroats will come out the woods any time now and slaughter us all.
Did I tell you about that tree stump behind my house?
The stump
It's
of that
terrible
elm you
what's going
chopped
on in
down.
our land these
You
days.
going to dig it out?
End of the world. I already did.
Mark
I
my
want to
word.
build a shed there.
Heaven forbid.
But you only cut the tree down
Everything
last
points to
autumn.
it, can't you see?
It can't have rotted down enough yet.
As long as there's law and order in the land.
Then it's better to have Wenceslas.
Good day to you.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Gutenberg, well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed, but it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair. Him and Wenceslas's cousin Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
I suppose because it has a strategic position and good fortifications, so it can be used as a base for raids, giving you control of the whole territory and good defences too, if you need them.
Not at all. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favoured it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed two birds with one stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
Where did these Cumans come from, anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said. That they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
So, Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
So, Robard, my parents died there. I can't leave them to be eaten by dogs. What would you do in my place?
Sorry, lad, but I won't take orders. You'll have to wait until everything settles down, and maybe your lord will change his mind. Good luck to you.
Ох, блядь, ладно.
Sigismund
What are you doing?
Hey, who's there?
Don't move a finger. Surrender. Committed a violation.
Lol. Нихуя себе, сколько времени назад. Зря я тогда, блядь, сохранился, вообще пиздец.
Listen up. If it's Sigismund and his
Hey,
army,
you men
prepare
down
for
there.
the worst.
Tell the people
But
outside
don't
the walls to
be
prepare for
violent.
attack. Quickly, you understand?
What's going on? What?
Your messenger told.
What is it you need?
Blood.
Take care.
My respect.
Have you?
Farewell.
Good day to you.
What do you think about her?
Fortunes. And you...
I wouldn't say I...
He must be a...
Surely all the lords...
Ah.
About Sir Divish?
Jesus, no. I didn't mean it like that. Just that I heard stories.
I see.
May the Lord watch over you.
Wandering around like...
Oh.
Ох уж эта прогрузка времени такая медленная.
Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go!
If we had snow next.
Ah, it's always been like that, though. Anyway, if it don't snow, right,
Why did Sigismund burn down? What happened?
But... Why do you...
So he could loot it?
Correct. King Charles, may God grant him eternal...
Where did...
And...
So robot... My parents...
Farewell.
Hear that nonsense?
Vilma heard the guards on watch talking about it.
Nobody's going to attack us. Never mind foreign
Just like
soldiers.
What I heard about him, he's right skin flint.
By Christ, that was worth bending down for, eh?
Indeed. I couldn't believe it. But before I picked it up, I reckoned someone must be playing a trick on me, and they were hiding in the bushes just to have a laugh.
Good day to you.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin.
May the Lord watch over you.
Надежный клинок. Oh.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Aye.
Here you are, with a little top-up.
My word. Thank you kindly.
When will he bring them?
He promised he'd bring them the day after tomorrow.
Excellent. You'll take care of it when he comes?
Certainly. I must have imagined it.
The Lord save you. What do you need?
My lady, I hope you weren't unduly distressed by the arrival of Sigismund's army this morning.
Well, it was to be expected. And thanks to God's mercy and my good husband, there was no more bloodshed. Maybe my mind deceives me. But
You, my lady? Surely not. No evil.
I fear something bigger and worse will come.
I would like to ask your assistance, my lady, if I may be so...
What's the matter, lad?
I need to get out of the castle, and your husband is keeping me here by force.
Why, for the love of God, would you want to leave the castle?
My lady, I know you have a good heart. I can't live with the thought of my parents being left in the mud to be food for stray dogs. How can their souls find peace until they rest in hallowed ground?
My dear boy, you'd risk your own life to give them a Christian burial? My heart goes out to you. I will do what I can to help. I will tremble in fear until your return. But what can I do?
If I could just get past the guard at the gate somehow.
But you can. If you wear a proper suit of armor, and if he can't see your face, he won't recognize you and he'll let you go.
Good thinking. They'll certainly ask where I'm going.
You could tell them Sir Robard sent you to Ujits, to ask the parish priest how the folk there are faring.
That sounds reasonable. And where can I get the armour?
At the armory?
Where's that?
In the gate tower. But the soldiers sleep in other places around the castle too, and you might find armour nearby.
It's rather embarrassing, but if I'm to pay a bribe, I need money.
How would you? This should be enough.
Thank you, my lady. Thank you, my lady. I must go.
Good luck, Ben.
Ни хера непонятно. Нужно научиться читать.
Hey, who's there?
Так, мне нужны отмычки.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin. Good luck to you.
Отмычка, вот. Нихуя себе. Какие они дорогие, ну нахуй. Дух, думаю, хватит. Так. Так.
Let's have a word about the price.
Naturally.
Так. Мне нужно заплатить 30 монет, что ли? 29 вроде.
What about this?
It'll take more than that to persuade me. Finally, a reasonable sum.
Все.
Jesus, I see a thief! Help! Arrest that thief! Thief!
You! Stop right where you are.
Ah, shit!
Surrender.
Leave me! Guard!
Чё надо?
You were seen picking a lock. Well, you won't forget this in a hurry, because it'll take a nice pile of coin to fix it.
Заплатить.
All right, that's enough. Maybe you didn't realise, but I'm in the service of...
What?
That much? I don't...
Well, it's a jail cell for you, then.
Thief!
Stop right where you are. You've committed a violation. You're under arrest.
Had enough? Surrender now! Hear me?
All right, you win.
You were seen pick. You should have thought.
You're making...
But that.
I can't...
Who's there?
Had enough of life, have you?
All right, enough.
You were seen in the act. Yes, definitely.
What's going on here?
Нихуя. 14, 15, 13. Все, блядь, хватит.